What's going on, beautiful people? It is I, your flying locomotive, and faster than a speeding bullet SuperCliff, coming at you live for a brand new video. And for today's majestic and fantastic video, we are continuing with Philip Kennedy Johnson's epic on Action Comics, issue number 1055. Before we get things started with everything that is Superman and the juiciness that is truth and justice, if you are new to the channel, then smash that like and subscribe button. That way you guys never miss out on anything that happens on this majestic channel. So what are you waiting for? Let's raise the bar and go full on Super Saiyan. Hit that subscribe button. Thus, without further ado, let's get to it with Action Comics issue number 1055. Alrighty folks, our story begins as every Action Comics story should, with a horde of necro drones attacking a town, which of course is a housing development within Metropolis, where the War refugees are currently being housed. But luckily the Superman family are present, and thus they battle the drones. However, while they're doing so, Hank Henshaw, aka Cyborg freaking Superman, the culprit, the one who's behind everything, is speaking through his minions, despite the fact that Henshaw's physical body is trapped within the Phantom Zone, for the baddie has found a way to make shit happen. Check it. For we learned via exposition that Luthor, thinking Cyborg Superman was safely locked away in the Phantom Zone, reverse engineered Henshaw's digital consciousness as a framework for an adaptive operating system, which he has titled as Henshaw Engine. From there, he used it to build new remote battlesuits, along with Metallo's new body. However, because Henshaw is a technopath, thus having the ability to manipulate as well as animate any form of electronic device and energy source within his mind, well, he did exactly that. And he did that while still being trapped in the Phantom Zone. Now, after the Superman family take out the remaining drones, the heroes and Metallo regroup at the Fortress of Solitude. Now, sadly, the heroes are unable to locate Tracy Corbin. However, Clark realizes that Henshaw has likely created a new body for himself using Kryptonian DNA. Therefore, if they can track it, then they would likely be able to find her. And thus, Clark activates a copy of the Eradicator. Now check it. The Eradicator, well, the main purpose is to sustain Kryptonian life. Bad or good, anything with a pinch of Krypton on it is going to be preserved. And because the Eradicator possesses original programming and has none of the memories from prior, it's able to assist the Superman family. And so with Clark asking it to track the clone Kryptonian DNA bonded to a cybernetic frame, aka, that of Cyborg Superman, the Eradicator quickly locates the target, Henshaw's new prime body, at Metropolis's abandoned Racton National Airport. Clark, along with Metallo, Connor, Steele, and the Eradicator, and the Super Twins, fly to the airport while the rest of the Superman family stay behind to protect A-Town. While en route, Metallo tells them to hurry the hell up, but Awful Raw orders him to be silent. Like, dude, just shut up, alright? We don't like you. Meh. However, Superman reminds her that they're all trying to save his sister, arrogant with the fact that adversaries can work together for a common purpose, and even become friends from doing so. Aww. From there, the group see a hole in the ground and dive down through it, finding a tunnel lined with technology and metal tentacles. Now, one of these tentacles grabs Awful Raw by the ankle, but Metallo chops it off. Awful Raw yells at him to stay down, but Metallo says she doesn't need to be afraid of him. He says that the twins remind him of him and Tracy, and so he reveals that he killed his father when he tried to beat Tracy up, setting him on a path that ended up him becoming Metallo. Awful Raw then tells Corbin he's sorry for what happened to him, and it's much to his surprise, because in response, with not wanting to get too emotional, he tells the twins that he doesn't regret his choices, for he believes he would have always have been ended up as a killer, and that Tracy would have a better life away from him and their father. And thus Metallo suggests that once they save Tracy, things will get better for her, and maybe he might even find some redemption down the road. From there, the group enter a chamber, where Henshaw is waiting for them like the supervillainous baddie that he is, and he's in his new body. Now, Superman tells them that they're here for Tracy Corbin, but to their horror, we see that Cyborg Superman has been busy while the hero's been fighting his drones, because we see Tracy Corbin, and she's been converted into a kryptonite-powered cyborg just like John, and without a wasted second, she attacks them, being puppeteered against her will like the necro drones, all in the name of Cyborg Superman. And that, folks, was the end of Action Comics issue number 1055. And thank you guys for checking out my video, as it truly means the world to me. Once more, Philip Kennedy Johnson nails another addition to Action Comics. Action Comics issue number 1055 does a lot of cool things. If you're someone who's invested with continuity, If you're the type of reader who remembers something from, let's say, issue 5 and instead, comic issue 12, they forget that little forgotten detail back in issue 5, well, have no fear, because it's obvious after having Johnson in the book for the past 2 years that the man just simply gets it. He understands how to utilize characters while also finding cool new ways to bring characters, in this case, Cyborg Superman, into the fold. Now, I don't hate Bendis and I don't really want to harp on him, but I can't help but not see that if Bendis was writing this book, he would have forgotten or just straight up ignored Cyborg Superman being trapped away in the Phantom Zone. Like, yeah, remember that thing you read about that one time? Well, it doesn't matter because now I'm writing the book, so F off. Basically, when you read Philip Kennedy Johnson, you don't feel cheated. It never feels like a whatever issue. Each Action Comics issue continues to build on each other like properly assembling a Lego set. The story knows where it's going, and all you need to do as the reader is to simply enjoy the ride. Oh, and one other thing that I liked about this issue was the use of Metallo. It was really cool seeing Metallo, this classic Superman villain, teaming up with Clark and the rest of the family. I love seeing the interactions between him and the members, and also the similarities, especially between Metallo and the twins. And so in the end, it kind of makes you wonder when Metallo, not saying he's going to turn into a force for good like Superman or Wonder Woman, but maybe have somewhat of a change of heart. Overall, great stuff. So yeah, as always, I'm a majestic sayer over at SuperCliff, and if you guys are new to the channel, then do me a solid by smashing that like and subscribe button, and also the notification bell so that you'll never miss out on an upload, and so that you'll always be kept up to date with your favorite top tier comics happening in the comic book world. Now tell me, what are your thoughts and opinions on this issue? Are you guys excited for issue number 1056? Let me know down in the comment section below. And until the next video, peace. Giggity goo.